Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ola Sukomi. If this is your first time here, you are absolutely welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, you are welcome back. Thank you. So today I'll be sharing a very basic formula for you guys on how to make a millionaire per month or basically anytime. But this simple formula, you can apply it to your job and apply it to the time in which you want to make the money. So if you're watching this video right now, I'm going to assume that you are a fashion designer, right? And if you're still watching this video, I'm going to still assume that you possibly want to become a millionaire or possibly a billionaire. You see, the sky is your limit. You can become whatever you want to become if you put your mind to it. So I'm going to share this basic formula with you guys. But how do I come to this decision is because at some point in time, I was working and I was just working and I was just working. I feel like I know that I'm making money, but it's crazy that I could not see the money. Do you get? So I'm going to share some simple things with you guys that you might possibly find helpful, because I've got quite a lot of you guys reach out to me and we just talk in length about so many things. So now the question is, for you to make a millionaire at the end of the month, it's very simple. I'm not going to say it's simple, but I'm going to share a formula that you can apply and you can be aware about your income. You can be aware of how to use it and how to understand it very well. So I spoke with over 100 people on my contact list. I even sent I sent a broadcast message to some fashion designer that I have on my contact list because I want to just get an average of something. So the question I asked them is, how much do they make a trad, a complete trad, a senator or a shirt and a trouser? Or I just want to get an average of how much they make a complete outfit for male. So when I reach out to them, I got different answers. Some say they make it for 15,000 naira, some say 20, some say 25, 30, 35. But the average amount of money that I got is 20,000, because I feel like majority of people are still making the trad for 20,000 naira. So that's what I'm going to use for this basic formula in this video. So 20,000 naira, how are you going to calculate that? So I'm going to assume we're talking about 1 million naira here, right? So to make a million naira, that means you're going to divide your million naira by 20,000 naira, which will give us a total of 50. That's 1 million naira divided by 20,000 naira will give us 50. That means to make 1 million naira, you're going to have to make 50 traditionals. Should I repeat that basic formula again so that you can understand? To make 1 million naira, that means you're going to make 50 traditional. That would be 1 million naira divided by 20,000 naira. Then you're going to get a total of 50. Okay, let's use another formula. Let's assume that you're making your traditional for 10,000 naira. That's going to be like 1 million naira divided by 10,000 naira. That will give you a total of 100 traditionals. So you have to make 100 traditionals to make a million naira. But on this video, I'm using 20,000 naira for my basic formula. So if you're making 50 traditionals now, but we want to just shrink it down to 30 days, like 20 days that you're going to be making the 1 million naira. Now, to make 1 million naira in a month, I'm going to assume that you work Monday to Friday, but Saturday and Sunday you use for your resting days. That will be 20 days in the month. That's Monday to Friday, 5 days, and we have 4 weeks in a month. So in order to make 1 million naira in a month, in order to make 50 outfits in a month, that means your 50 divided by 20, that will give us a total of 2.5. That means you're going to be making 2 traditional and a half every day for 20 days. 2 traditional and a half every day for 20 days. But thinking about this, I realized that there are some times in my life that I actually make up to like 3 traditionals per day. I make 2 traditionals per day and I work from Monday to Saturday. But I could not see this money. That is the logical aspect. That's the crazy aspect. Then I realized becoming aware of how I spend money actually have a lot to do with how I'm able to save money and how I'm able to spend money. I become more aware of my income. I become more aware of my spendings. I become more aware of my savings and my investments, and this has actually helped me a lot. So now the question is, if you're making two traditional per day, and it's actually very possible. Right now, if I'm asking you how many clothes do you make per day, you're going to tell me possibly you are even a pro, a chairman. You're making maybe like four traditional per day. I'm not sure that's possible. But some people can actually, you're making like three traditionals per day. You know, it's then how are you coping? How are you coping with the income? So what I want you to do now is to become more aware of your income, become more target oriented, and become more results oriented. Think about what you're going to do with the money. I want you to start thinking about your possible estimated monthly income, because if you have an average of money you should make at the end of the month, it make your mind more aware of a target. Like, okay, at the end of this month I want to make sure I save a total of 500,000 naira at the end of the month. You work every day. I don't think that should not be possible. Do you get? So it might sound easy to it might sound difficult, let me say, but it's actually easier if only you can live below your means. It's a lot possible. So this is what I'm going to say in this video. You can make $1,000,000 naira per month. All you just have to focus on is your target, because I think it's okay to have a monthly target, a yearly and annual targets. Like, this is the total money I could possibly make at the end of the year. Let me say 12 million naira at the end of the year, 1 million naira per month. However, there are lots of things included in this 1 million naira per month. So I understand, in case you feel like you're not just going to save all the 20,000 naira that you're making. I understand. So this is how I'm going to break it down. Your 20,000 naira that you're making, no matter how horrible it is, as a fashion designer, if you get 20,000 naira job, your total profit is going to be 50% of how much you're budgeting for the clothes, or how much you're pricing. It's going to be a total of 50%. So I'm going to even like subtract the 10,000 naira out of the 20,000 naira. Now you have 10,000 naira for yourself. You have 10,000 naira for yourself. And including out of the 10,000 naira, I'm going to like subtract a miscellaneous whatever you want to buy. You want to hype, you want to feel fresh, you want to do anything. I'm going to subtract 5,000 naira from that. But at least you have 5,000 naira out of the 50 traditionals you are making that could be possibly be put somewhere. Definitely, if you're saving that 5,000 naira for the 50 outfits that you're making, at the end of the month you're going to have a total of 250k saved, or in some way. So I understand that you need to buy fuel, you need to buy material, you need to buy so many things. You need to like pay for NEPA bill, pay for this, pay for that. But either way, you're still going to have a little bit of savings, even though it is 3,000 naira. All I just want you guys to be aware of is to make sure that every job you do, every work you put your hands to do, you should lock in something at the end of the month. That's why I'm going to introduce to you guys a particular app that that I've been using for almost a year now. It is called PiggyVest. I'll put a link in the description below if you're interested. PiggyVest help you to like save your money, and automatically they can deduct this money from your account and lock it up for the period of time that you want. In my own, I do monthly lockup. I lock my money at the end of every month, like so that I will be able to like review my account at the end of every month. So I lock it up in PiggyVest. So I think you guys can actually do that too if you feel like you cannot control your spendings. Even me, sometimes I find it difficult to control my spending. So I feel like this will help you guys a lot. I've got several people talk to me about money and their income, and so I feel like I should be able to help. You see, when you start saving your money and you start locking it up, you start getting used to to possibly savings. I think savings has a lot to do with how far we can go and how far we've come. So that's just it on this video. I would advise you to try the piggy vest. I'll put a link in the description below. I would advise you to try piggy vest. It has helped me. This video is not sponsored by them. I just use it and I think it's a lot helpful. And I like it because they can automatically charge my credit card and just save the money for me to possibly review it at the end of the month. And I want you guys to become more aware of how much you're making. Just try as much as possible to create an estimation of how much you want to be making at the end of the month, how much you want to be making at the end of the year. If you have a target, it is easier to push forward for it. And possibly on another video, I'll be showing you guys how to get customers. You see, people will never reject if you go to them and tell them like, I want to make you an outfit, I want to make you a nice clothes. See, I've never heard people reject it. I just think it's you that you're not talking more to people, you're not going out and showing what you're capable of. So I think this video is self-explanatory and I think it should inspire you some way and just to motivate you. So if you like the video, give it a thumb up, and if this is your first time on my channel, remember to subscribe to see more of something like this. The link will be in the description below to join Piggy Vest if you're interested. You can save as minimum of as 100 naira, as 200 naira. Just start saving something for something. Just start putting money somewhere that you're not using. I know you need money, but just try and cultivate the habit of trying to save, trying to have a target, trying to like. That's just it. That's just it on this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you like it, give it a thumb up. Subscribe to the channel to see more videos. We do cut and sew every time. We try as much as possible to make it explanatory and self-explanatory. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace. And make sure you enjoy your day. Link in the description below.